Yeah. Yeah. Huh. It's on the mic, yeah. Zoe in the zone, breaking down plays like I'm coaching from home. Women's game, rise and call it throne for the queens. I'm the conduit, connecting courts with big screens. I am Zoe Media, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. She cross up defender, step back, that's clean. Highlight moments, blowing up the whole scene. From buzzer beaters, the teamwork extreme. The beauty of the game, living out the dream. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the stats in my soul. Women's basketball shining, that's the ultimate role. From legends of the past to the rookies today, I document the journey, every bounce, every play. Respect on their name, they redefine the trail. Prince with Zoe Media, telling stories regale. Zoe Media, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the...
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to ISO Media. Look, we gonna get right to it. Look here, man. Don't come in here. I'm gonna open the panel up in 5 minutes. Don't come in here with none of that capping y'all was doing on that live stream just now. Y'all was in that chat capping. If y'all happy with this draft, y'all understand my system. Don't come up here capping. Don't come up here fronting. Look, this was nasty work. Look, that's gonna be my word the whole season next year. Nasty work. That was nasty work what Jeff P just did. The dude failure. I tried to give the dude a chance to prove me wrong. Jeff P is a failure. That was nasty work. I don't care who Angel wanted. You gotta be a GM. Sometimes you gotta save players from themselves. How does Haley Van Lith make sense on this team? Unless you could tell me play by play how Haley Van Lith makes sense on this team. Don't come up here capping. Don't come up here, man. Forget all of that. Y'all move. Look. That was nasty work. That was the worst draft. You had 4 opportunities to do something, and you failed 4 times. You failed 4. How you failed 4 times? You didn't even have a 3rd round pick. You had 2 firsts and 2 seconds, and you still failed. First of all, woo! Hey, some of y'all, man, y'all be capping. Some of y'all, I don't even think y'all passed 8th grade. I swear. That capping y'all was doing on that last stream, some of y'all didn't make it past 8th grade. Some of y'all don't like basketball. No way in the world you can tell me that was a good draft. Don't tell me to be patient. This is a young team. Those draft picks mattered. This is malpractice at its finest. And y'all, woo, woo, woo. I swear. This season, I took screenshots of everybody. I took screenshots of everybody on that Star Hoop Central stream that was telling me to be cool. Why you crashing out? Zoe, you got to be patient. I took screenshots of all of y'all. So if you're in this chat, I got your screenshot. Why you think I was being quiet? I was literally taking screenshots of all y'all chat. I got them in a folder right here in my Canva. During the season, I swear, if y'all come on any live stream or any post game talking about Jeff P selections, I'm gonna crash out again because y'all be capping. Y'all gotta stop that. Look, you gotta judge people at face value. I'm not judging the Chicago Sky roster. I'm judging the draft. That is, you gotta learn how to analyze and separate. I am judging the draft, not Chicago Sky roster. You gotta learn how to analyze and separate. The link in the chat, because I don't want to be up here all night because I'm really pissed off. I don't want to be up here all night. The link is in the chat. Come up now. Look, this is malpractice, man. This is how does any of these picks help us? Sister and Maddie Westbell literally do the same thing. Maddie Westbell, Maddie Westbell missed half of the year, came back and was shut herself. And we took Maddie before Simpson. We let Serena go to Seattle in the second round. We had 3 picks before Seattle chose again. My bad. I think I had the other one going. That's why my audio was going in and out. My bad. We had 3 picks before Sundell went to Seattle. We let Sundell literally walk to Seattle. I swear, I got all y'all screenshots. Don't come capping during the regular season talking about these draft picks not producing. Don't come capping in 2026 talking about Jeff need to be fired because y'all told me be patient. Y'all told me Haley Van Lith gonna be okay. How do y'all like this? This is the abomination. This is malpractice at its finest. We didn't even have a draft. How was that a draft? Who did we draft? Y'all told me, see, this is where y'all be contradicting yourselves at. I've been saving this till the draft because I wanted to see where Haley Van Lith was going to go. This is where y'all be contradicting yourselves at. When Haley Van Lith was playing with Angelreese at LSU, y'all was trying to kick her off the team. She go run to TCU in that weak conference. That conference was weak. That conference was weaker than Notre Dame's conference. And all year long, y'all was saying Notre Dame wasn't playing nobody in their conference. So y'all got to make up y'all minds. That was a weak conference that TCU was in that Haley Van Lith went run to. Haley Van Lith is a senior. She didn't go to TCU. She didn't go to TCU as a freshman or a sophomore. She went there as a senior. Y'all be contradicting yourselves. Y'all tried to kick her. Y'all was on Twitter ranting the entire season trying to get Haley Van Lith off of LSU. Y'all got to stop this, man. I'm just holding y'all to the same standard y'all set when angelreese was at LSU. Y'all tried to kick Haley Van Lith off the team. Y'all say she the reason they lost the championship. Y'all say she the reason they lost to Iowa. She go have a redemption story at TCU playing nobody. And all of a sudden, she's somebody again. Haley Van Lith is the same player she was at Louisville. Nothing changed about her game. She just got older. Y'all be, what's going on, Uncle J.E.? Because they be capping, man. They got to stop this, man.
Bro, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yo, this is terrible. Like, my whole draft night is messed up. You mean to tell me you had the opportunity to pick Sellers or Sundell, and you passed, and you picked the same player twice, and then you pick all white girls. Like, come on, man. We're not Iowa. I know the makeup of Chicago. Most of the supporters are black people. You can pick one black woman. I'm so disappointed, yo. Like I'm an Angel Reese fan. I came to Chicago Sky because I follow Angel Reese. I can't really root for this team right here. I know we got Ariel Atkins, we got Camilla. I like Camilla. That's my wife. You know, she came from my wife's team in South Carolina. But it's hard to, I don't know. Jeff P needs to be fired, man. He needs to be fired.
How is this Uncle J? They keep bragging about the 22nd pick. Guess what Texas A&M record was last year? 10-19. And they telling me she a good defender. Well, she wasn't guarding nobody. They only won 10 games. See, this is what I be talking about. Look, man, we got to be real here.
Bro, we could have got Sellers or Sundell and set up our future point guard. You mean to tell me you let Sellers go all the way to what was it, 17, bro? Disrespecting
17th.
this top 5 pick. Let her fall all the way to 17 because you didn't want to pick her because what? Because she's black. Come on, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Then you pick 2 of the same players, basically power forwards. Maddie Westphal, who coming off an injury, who was like the 4th best player on her team.
The 5th. King was better than her.
Right. Yeah, I'm very disappointed, man.
Because she wasn't better than Ryan, she wasn't better than King, she wasn't better than Olivia, and she wasn't better than Hannah Hidalgo.
Bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Jeff P thinking is, unless he gonna package up something. But it's nobody's trading players right now. So I don't know what he's. I don't know what he's doing. And you traded up for what?
What you trade up? We traded up. What did we trade up? Why did we time out? Uncle J, you making me even madder. I know we did not give the Lynx back their 1st round pick next year to drive Sifka.
Bro, I gotta go watch some film on these players because I'm not familiar with a lot of these white girls, you know. I gotta go watch some film. I gotta see what, and then I make my assessment once I cool down. Because right now I'm just hot right now, bro. And I'm trying to talk calm, everything. I'm trying to compose myself. You know what I mean? Because, yo, bro, I pay to go to the games, man. Bro, I pay to go to the games. I travel out of town to go watch the games. I'm not buying no tickets to watch this team. I don't care. I'm not buying no league pass, none of that, man, to watch this team. I don't play to watch. My mother's white. I mean, my mother's black. My wife is black. My kids are black. I want to see black women run around. I don't want to see no white woman running around. And no offense to anyone. You know what I mean? But come on, man. I want to see my own.
We didn't draft no dog. I like Sifka, but she's a project. I didn't even have her going in the 1st round. Sifka is a project. You don't even know what she can be. She literally in one of the leagues she played in, she literally only averaged 7 points.
Prince, who is our point guard? We putting Haley as our point guard? Our future point guard?
That tells me Jeff is really banking on Vandersloot to get us over the top. That's what that pick tells me. He's banking on Vandersloot to get us over the top and groom Haley Van Lith to take over for her once she's done.
But Prince, we should have known something, because remember when Odyssey Sims was available during the year last year, he wouldn't go get her. So we see how Jeff thinking is. Like, it's something about black women, I think. That's why I think he fired Teaspoon. It's something about black women, man. Because you get all white girls. You mean tell me you didn't see all these black girls in between these white girls?
And then they capping. Look, right. I don't like the injury bashing that Sellers got in this draft. It was unwarranted. It was disrespectful. Sellers did not limp into March Madness. Sellers played every game. Sellers was not on no minutes restriction. When Sellers played against South Carolina, she played from the start to the finish. Where's the injury at?
Bro, Sellers whooped Ashley Barker. She put her out of the tournament. What are you talking about?
She gave
What
Ashley Barker that work.
That business. What are you talking about, man? Yo, y'all niggas crazy. Excuse me. Y'all bugging.
They capping. Look, Uncle J.E., this is where the disconnect is. We're not talking about the roster. Today was the draft. We are talking about the 2025 draft, not the 2025 roster.
Right.
The draft. We didn't even draft. Uncle J.E., did we even? Was this even a draft?
Bro, I don't know what this was. We seemed like the Valkyrie when they was going through getting players off of other teams. That's what we seemed like. Bro, we wasted our time. I stayed up for nothing. I could have woke up in the morning and saw this roster. You know what I mean? Peace, Brass.
Peace. Man, what a horrible night.
Facts.
What a horrible night. You don't get Timpson. You don't get Sanaya Rivers. Well, she went before us, but
yeah.
you don't get Sanaya Fagan. You don't get Sundell.
Sellers, bro. He had 4
You don't
chances.
get. That was going to be my next one, bro. You didn't get Cheyenne Sellers. You didn't get Bree. You got Maddie Westbelt and Sivka. Man, once we got Sivka, that should have been the end of it. But you should let Maddie go somewhere damn else. With that 16th pick, you could have got Sundell, and with that 26nd pick, where did Timpson go? Did Timpson go before 22?
No, Timpson went 24 to Fever.
And you just skipped Timpson for something or other. What's the name? What's the last name again? Claudio. What is it?
Kalabi. Guess what she played at Texas A&M. They keep telling me she plays defense and she's okay. She wasn't too okay. They only won 10 games. How you win 10 games?
I can't tell. Bro, he does. Now I want somebody to answer me that. Listen, Uncle J.E., I've said it several times. I told Zoe, I told Show, I told HD. When the WNBA first formed, my team was not the Chicago Sky. It was the LA Sparks, because I'm a Lakers fan. I grew up a Lakers fan, so by osmosis, I became a Sparks fan with Lisa Leslie. I didn't become a Chicago Sky fan until Angel Reese.
Facts.
Before that, they had my girl Candace Parker, because I also grew up a Tennessee Volunteer fan. So the only time I cheered for Chicago is when they got Candace. But before that, she was with my Sparks. So I'm not very versed in the history like that of Chicago. All I know is they won a chip. And then, for various reasons, I'm not going to go back into it. For those that know me and heard me, they know why I kind of slowed down watching the WNBA, because they had an agenda that I did not particularly care for.
Right.
So I kind of wasn't paying attention too much to the dysfunction that was going on in that front office of Chicago. I did notice that they didn't sign any of them players they won a championship with. Kyle left. What's her name left? Van Lith. Not Van Lith. Vandersloot. She left. This one left. Maddie left. Not Westbell, but the other one that's from France. I'm like, damn, they let everybody go. Then they fired their black head coach. But I was on the periphery looking at that. I didn't really know what was going on like that. It wasn't until I started following Angel that I really started learning the history from diehard Chicago fans about the dysfunction of that front office. And this draft right here solidifies what I've been told.
Facts. Who that be?
This guy, early in the season, we was like, okay, Aaron Atkins, okay, you made, he traded out of the third pick of the draft. Oh, man, okay, he was smart. Ended up being smart, okay, because this Olivia Miles went back to college, and this one went back to college. AZ Fudd went back to college, and, you know, this player went back to college, that player went. I said, okay, well, I guess it was smart. So I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, and then he gonna come with the shit he came with tonight.
Bro.
This was horrible.
And now I see why Key said what she said. I see why Key said what she said.
Bruh, a couple picks in this draft, we would have been near a championship team, bro. We only need a couple. That's crazy, man.
That's what they don't understand. That's what they don't understand. We not too far away from competing. That's the part that everybody missing. They keep talking about this be patient stuff. We wasn't that far off.
Man, listen, this he the ops, man, because all these white girls he done drafted. This looks like to me that there's some operations going on here, and I think it's Operation Sabotage Angel.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's B Will. Peace, B Will.
What up, B?
What's going on, B Will, man? What's going on, B? What you got on this, B Will?
What's good, brethren? What's good?
What's happening?
What's going on, man?
Shit, man. Shit. Hey, man. Every team except for Chicago made good moves in the draft.
Everybody.
Every team in Chicago is a one-up.
We getting laughed at.
Cisco was really the only good pick.
And even that's a project, like Prince said.
B Will, guess what? With the other draft picks, Sifka is a bad pick now.
Yeah.
Because she don't make sense with them. She was a good pick until the next three picks. With those next three picks, now Sifka is a bad pick.
Yep.
They didn't do nothing.
And they didn't even address they addressed one need, which is a stretch four. They did not address the whack perimeter defense they played last year. Ariel Atkins ain't enough.
Nope. Sure didn't.
Brass, you know what he did? You know what he did, Brass? He got a nicer version of Kennedy Carter. That's what the hell he did. Y'all forgive me.
Oh, HBL?
Yeah, he got a nicer version of Kennedy Carter. That's all he did.
She can't hold it. She can't hold Kennedy Carter's bra strap.
Right.
She ain't nowhere near the scorer that Kennedy is.
But you can't be mad at the HBL pick if you say Angel is what she is to the team, because that's an Angel. That's Angel all day long.
I quote a famous philosopher by the name of Zoe. Sometimes you got to protect players from themselves.
You're right.
Well, I'll tell you what they tell us in the
because Michael Jordan, the almost consensus GOAT, he didn't pick no players with Chicago.
Yo,
he wanted to pick all North Carolina players.
Yeah,
I tell you what they tell you in the criminal world. A man that represents himself as a fool for a client.
There you go. There you go.
Look at this, man. What we gonna do with this?
Hey.
Lose.
Oh, he got a token black, huh? He got one token black.
Ancient color Molly. You know there's got to be an Oprah. You know there's got to be an Oprah Winfrey.
Look, Coulibaly. I mean, she's an athlete.
On,
that's what they
super chats right quick. Let me get to these super chats right quick, Bill. Hold that thought, B. Will.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had.
Shout out to ST13 for the $4.99 super chat. I just have a question. What role is HVL playing? Because if the Sky is going to have her play point guard, I am going to scream. Well, get ready to scream because that's what she's here to do.
Get your vocal cords ready.
Get ready to scream. Shout out MJ for the $4.99 super chat. Jeff wanted to make up for James Wade losing Lonnie Febich. That's why he drafted Sifka. We still had a chance to get Sellers or Sundell at 16. Yes, and we got Maddie. You just made me mad all over again reading that.
Right. And you know how many, you know how much I was bringing her.
People in here. We got 87 people in here. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hey, man. Look. Let's start with the first pick. I'm gonna go down the list. Uncle Jay, you first. How do you feel about Sifka?
Bro, I ain't even look at no film on Cisco or whatever. I thought we was gonna pick who we was gonna pick. You know what I mean? I don't know any information about it. I gotta go look at some film.
Uncle Brass, how you feel about Sifka? You know about her?
A little bit. But I didn't really look. I see highlights throughout the year because he was always in somebody's mock draft. Mm-hmm. But when I saw her height, I said, well, that'd be a good pick for Chicago. But as you eloquently pointed out, what does it matter when you got all this other garbage? Now she's you know, what are we gonna do with that? What? And you got Maddie Westbell, the same player. What you gonna do? And they don't play defense like that.
Scott said, fellas, did y'all just see what Chicago Sky reporter posted? Sifka's still deciding if she's coming to the W this year.
And
oh my God, it got
and there you go.
What?
Might not even come over.
That's why I had her going in the second round because she said that last week. She said that last week.
Exactly.
She literally said that last week. She isn't 100% sure. She literally said it last week. I said it earlier when me and B was doing the breakdown. I said it's easy to come over here for the draft because all you're doing is packing a book sack. But to come play, you got to leave your family and pack that suitcase. That's more difficult.
Yep. And it would have to be now. She at LaGuardia Airport right now in New York, ready to go back.
Yep.
She at LaGuardia Airport right now, Uncle J.E.
Shout out to Miss Goody Two Shoes for the $4.99 super chat. Sifka might not even come to the WNBA this year. A statement was released. Yeah, Demont just told us. Appreciate that, Miss Goody Two Shoes for the $4.99 super chat. If you want me to get to your chat, drop a super chat, even if it's 99 cents. I'll get to it. Let's go Haley Van Lit. No, B Will, you commented on Sifka yet?
No, I was commenting on Koulibaly.
B Will, what's your thoughts on Sifka? Now that you heard the news and stuff, like, what's your thoughts on Sifka?
My thoughts on Sifka, she ain't coming over. She don't mean nothing because I thought she was a good pick because that one of the things that this guy needed was a stretch four. They needed a change of pace at the four. And if you ain't getting that from Sifka, you know, maybe since they ain't sure she's coming over, actually, they probably know she's not coming over. And that's why they picked up Maddie. Because they wouldn't try to get that same thing.
And see the difference between her and Malanga. Malanga got all her peoples here.
Yeah.
She brought all her peoples here. Sifka, and number two, Sifka is what? The same age as Malanga? Ain't she like 19, 18?
Yeah, she 19. She 19.
Oh, she about to be homesick. She homesick right now. She ain't coming over.
This is this got to be malpractice. I don't know who is in their scouting department. I don't know who is in their development department looking at these players of what they can become. I don't know like looking at these picks. I don't even understand the vision.
But you know what?
Let's get to Haley Van Lit, man. Uncle J.E., how does Haley Van Lit fit and what will be her impact?
Helly can be impactful. I think, she could come off the bench. I don't see her starting. She can add some points. I mean, she's limited because she can't play defense. Well, she's been trying to play defense, but we know she's a liability on defense. She doesn't put us over the top. If you're asking that, no. But I don't know. I'm not happy with the pick. I seen her go on someone else. I know Angel probably is happy because of familiarity, but it doesn't work for me or
Oh,
Scott.
that's her dog.
Yeah, well,
But Uncle J.E., even if Angel Reese wanted Haley Van Lit, Jeff knew that yesterday.
right.
The other 3 picks don't make sense when you draft Haley Van Lit. He knew that yesterday. Go get another wing defender if you bringing in Haley Van Lit, because I think Rebecca Allen and Kia Nurse is going.
Bro, he must trust Rebecca Allen and Kia Nurse and the ones he got already, because I don't know what this man. You know what, too? He could be covering his butt because I heard he didn't get the loan to build a facility, so he knows players and free agents are not going to come there. So he's trying to get all these low-paying, rookies, so he doesn't have to. He'll have somewhat of a roster next year. So I don't know. I don't know what Jeff is doing more. It's malpractice, like you said. It's crazy, man. It's weird.
It's just practice. It's just
Let me get to these super chats, and I'm gonna get to you, Brass, next on Haley Van Lit, man. Shout out Brian Allen Hines for the $2 super chat. Chicago Sky still owns Silver draft rights. That don't mean nothing to me, man. That don't help me. Mario Stewart, shout out for the $2 super chat. So we basically sold our soul for popularity, basically. Basically.
But
Look. Those who are coming in, we got 114 people in here. Those who are coming in, I'm not talking about Chicago Sky roster. The way Chicago Sky is built, this year was another makeshift team. These draft picks were for the next 3 to 4 years. These players are not worthy of being on the Chicago Sky in 3 to 4 years. We're only assessing the draft, not the roster. I still think Chicago Sky will make the playoffs, maybe 7 seed now, but I still think they will be a playoff team. Again, I'm smarter than that. I know Chicago Sky still has a competent starting 5. We're only assessing draft. Today was draft day, not the regular season.
That comes later.
Man, that comes later. We'll get to that later. We're only talking about these draft picks and how they make sense on the team. I don't know how many. That's my last time saying that. I'm not repeating that again for nobody new that's coming in. Go back and rewind the video. Like, why I gotta repeat? That's y'all some comprehension skills, man. Comprehension skills. You don't see none of these people were on Chicago Sky roster before the draft. Why would we be talking about the roster? These are draft picks. Shout out ST13 for the $4.99 super chat. The facility is still on. It's pushed to April 2026. Angel is not the GM. Jeff is. This is all on him. None of these players are making it past 2026. Maybe Haley Van Lit. Apparently Sifka might not be coming over. Cobley stay hurt. And Maddie Scheller herself. She got to show me she can actually play basketball. When you're the 4th best player on your team, when you're the 5th best player on your team and you get drafted at 16, that says something about the GM that drafted you. I don't blame none of these players. They are living out their dream of making it to the next level, being on national TV. Shout out to these ladies. This has nothing to do with these ladies. This is malpractice by the people that picked them. This has nothing to do with these ladies. Brass, Haley Van Lit, man. Give it to me, man.
You know how I feel about her. I do not like her at all. Ever since I still had PTSD when I was rooting for LSU to beat Iowa, and she got cooked like a cookout, like the cookout at a family reunion, like a rack of ribs. She got cooked every which way you can be cooked. Well done. You understand?
This is
I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't give a damn about her offense. I don't give a damn about how much her and Angel get along. I don't care about none of that. All I care about is she can't play no damn defense, and she's gonna put Camila Cardoso in a bad situation, trying to be the anchor and rim protector, while the opposing guard, Caitlin Clark or somebody like that, gets to pouring some sauce on Haley Van Lith and putting on a rotisserie.
all I know is, can anybody tell me who was the other point guards outside of Serena Sundell and Haley Van Lith in the Big 12? Can anybody up here tell me who they were? That I judge you off of in college, I judge you off of who you play against, because guess what? At the next level, those players are even better.
Yep.
So I don't care what she did at TCU. She is about to get cooked.
Well done.
Who is she guarding on the Aces? Who is she guarding on the Liberty? Who is she guarding on the League? That's what y'all not think. Y'all just looking at the roster. They got to go out there and play somebody.
Uncle J.E., she's going to be the next black girl. She ain't going to be white for too much longer.
I appreciate that, but nah, man, that don't work for me.
And it ain't going to be because of melanin.
Right. She got
It's going to be those flames.
Finish up on Haley so I can get to B Will.
It's going to be all them flames coming up out that rotisserie, Uncle J.E. I'm done.
What you got on Haley Van Lith, B Will? How you think she fits? Was she the right pick? What you got, man?
I don't think she's the right fit for what the Sky needs going forward, because she ain't a point guard. I think they're going to try to make her that, but that's not her. I think she's too small, and she's bad on defense. I don't even think that she doesn't want to play defense. It's not her skill set. It's not in her DNA like that. So it is what it is. So I think for the Haley Van Lith pick is exactly the opposite of what Jeff said he was looking for. Exactly the opposite. It's exactly the opposite of what he said he was looking for. So,
Talk about
so it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
if the glove don't fit.
What about you, AB? I know you didn't get to Sifka. AB, what you feel about Sifka and Haley Van Lith? We're going to get to Maddie next, but what you feel about Haley Van Lith and Sifka, man?
Well, I heard Sifka's pretty good, but the Van Lith, that wasn't a basketball move. That was a marketing move, bro. Let's just be honest. It's a marketing move.
I know you wasn't up here, but there's reports on Twitter right now from Chicago reporters that Sifka is still undecided if she's even coming over.
See? You just wasted that pick. You could have got Sellers or Sundale.
Or both.
They wasted 2 picks. They absolutely wasted 2 picks.
And then the 22 pick, why would you get another guard? You couldn't have got Bree Hall was out there. Bree Hall is a beast on the wing. She can defend and she can shoot the 3. That's crazy.
Bree Hall was literally out there. I didn't even think we would be able to get Bree Hall because I thought she would be going before we get to 22. So she was never on my draft because I didn't think she would be there. Because Key asked me about her earlier in the week, and I was like, I would love Bree Hall on this team going into the future, but I don't think she's going to be a pick. Then we passed on Tipson. How you pass on Tipson?
Well,
I don't get it. I don't. This number 22 pick is pissing me off. I'm about to take it off my screen because it's pissing me off. I don't even. It don't make sense.
Bro, side note though, you see Sellers' reaction. She was crying. I think Seller gonna put the league on notice, man. I can't
That's a
wait.
Yep.
steal. That's a
For
steal.
sure.
See how she come out, man.
That's
I
a
don't know
steal.
what that. I don't know I don't know how that started because that
Mm-hmm.
was never a rumor leading up to the draft. But on draft night, once it gets to number 4 and she's not selected, people on Twitter start reporting is injury issues. What?
Mm.
Try to
What?
discredit her abilities to play so she can be lowballed.
But she went to the right team. She went to the right team.
Yep.
She went to a team that's trying to build and prove something. She
Yep.
went to the right team.
Bro,
Hey, bro, what team she went to?
Valkyries.
She went to the Valkyrie.
Valkyries. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
she finna,
I'm a
she
Valkyries
finna,
fan now too.
shine up there. And then you go get Juju. Oh yeah, they finna shine.
Yeah, I'm a Valkyries fan too now.
That's what's up, bro.
Mac,
Yeah, y'all
Woden
finna
Mac,
shine like new money.
Woden Mac. I know Bree Hall went at 20. Bree Hall should have been our pick at 16, not
16.
Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're not talking about the 22 pick. We're talking about the 16th pick. I
coulda
wanted
got a
Timpson
better-
with the 22 pick.
Yeah, you could have got a better big instead of Maddie.
Timpson, I would have been
Drive
satisfied.
Timpson
I
in
would
the
have been
first, and then go
I
get
would've
an
been-
injured Maddie.
right. I
Mhm.
would have been cool with Bree Hall. I would have preferred Timpson, but I'd have been cool with Bree Hall better
Yes,
than
sir.
Maddie Westbelt.
Yes, sir.
But Prince, you
Yep.
know what it looks like? It looks like we're gonna be shooting a bunch of threes. That's what it looks
And
like.
not playing any defense.
There's gonna be a lot
But
of
they're not even
transition.
good 3-point shooters.
Mm-mm.
On top
Maddie
of that,
did not shoot the 3 well this year. Sifka only averages 7 points a game.
but she's
Damn.
better than Maddie.
But they got another girl. She's okay. She's a little slow-footed. Alex Wilson. She can play the point. She's a little tall. I
How
think
she
she's
gonna
like
get
6.
Can she make the roster? We only
That's
can
a
have
fact.
12 people.
That's a fact.
Damn.
I think two of these picks was throwaways.
They were absolutely throwaways.
Yep.
And that's
Body
exactly,
is injured. Waste of a
exactly-
pick.
that's exactly what he did. He threw him away.
And still
Yep.
ain't coming.
Hog balls.
He threw him
Hog
away.
balls. Hold on, B.
Don't
Will.
tell me. Don't
Hog
tell me
balls.
that you're a good GM.
Look, hog balls. Hog balls. I don't need to watch Kubali's highlights. She shoots 21% from the 3, and they won 10 games with her running the show. Why do I gotta watch your highlights?
That's terrible.
What that's gonna show me?
Yeah, I'm not a
What are the
highlight
highlights
dude.
gonna show me?
I'm not a highlight dude
Highlights won't
anymore.
impress me.
I did that with Maddie.
I don't watch losing team highlights. When you're losing, everything looks good. I'm
Of
not
course.
watching no losing player highlights.
Yeah, I'm not watching highlights anymore either. I watched highlights of Maddie Westbelt and got fooled.
Mm. That's
I'm not
crazy.
watching it. I'm done with highlights. All I'm watching now, if I need some film on somebody, I'm gonna go to Zoe. Or I'm gonna go online and look for myself for somebody to
Mhm.
break it down. I'm done with highlights.
Oh, I don't understand. I'm trying to make sense of this, y'all. I'm really trying to make sense of this. I don't think, see, a lot of people are looking at it on face value. These picks were for the future. Look, y'all about to be mad. Look, I've been on these YouTube streets for 8 months. I ain't been wrong yet. In 2026, y'all about to be mad again. How I'm crashing out right now. This will be y'all in 2026. Because guess what's going to happen in 2026? We're going to be back at square one.
Yep.
That's what y'all missing. I don't care about next year. In 2026, we're going to be back at square one. And guess who's a free agent in 2027?
Angel,
Angel and Camilla.
both of them.
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I got to say. That's what y'all got. Look, y'all keep forgetting I'm smarter than that. I'm smarter than that. I'm reading the play. These picks weren't none of these picks were gonna help us this year. That's why I'm crashing out. Y'all keep saying we gonna be all right. I don't care about this year. I
You
said
looking at
since last
2026 and
season.
beyond.
Anybody on this panel, tell me if I'm wrong. I've been saying since last season,
Yep.
we are looking to go on a championship run in 2027 and 2028.
Exactly.
This is not a championship team. This is a team to win you some games, get some wins under your belt. So moving forward, you can keep Camilla and Angel, and players want to come here. It's levels to winning.
Yep.
Bro, do you
Don't
think
know
this team?
our whole roster is free agents, and Ariel Atkins is a free agent next year. Allen is a free agent. Kia Nurse is a free agent. Michaela is a free agent. Rachel Banham is a free agent. Vandersloot is a free agent.
Mo Jefferson.
What are y'all not? What are y'all not seeing? E. Will is a free agent. What are we not seeing here?
Prince, I was gonna ask you. You think this team will entice Atkins to stay?
No.
No.
And to be really real, the only player I see sticking around, and that's only for marketing reasons. The only one I see sticking around for marketing reasons is Haley Van Lith. Is Haley Van Lith. Haley Van Lith. That's it. These other three, I bet they get cut.
Hey, Sinister Aristotle said them HBL and Angel TikToks gonna be fire though.
That's not gonna host no trophy though. You ain't gonna be.
Oh yeah, we all know that.
They're gonna be fired to Fever fans. It'll just piss me off.
Dog, look, I got no problem with the Haley Van Lith pick. Honestly, what makes me mad about the pick is the pieces around these picks. Sifka don't make sense with Haley Van Lith because she's not a ball stopper. Maddie don't make sense with Haley Van Lith because she don't play defense in the front court. And Kubali stays injured, is not a winning player, and she shoots 21% from the three.
That's terrible.
And Sivka might stay in Lithuania.
Yep.
If we would have chose, and look, I'm gonna mention players that wasn't even on my draft board. If we would have chose Haley Van Lith, Bree Hall, and Maddie Tipson, and Madison Scott, I would have been fine.
I would have been cool with that.
Yeah.
I would have been fine.
I'd have been cool with that.
It wasn't that they didn't choose the people I wanted. It was that the picks that they picked don't make sense for now or the future.
Right.
This was a wasted draft. This was our most important draft, and it was wasted.
Yep.
To get your core people.
Don't say we got next year. Because y'all don't say we got next year because a lot of people gonna contradict themselves. Because when I was crashing out last year, everybody told me, Zoe, we gonna right the ship with the 2025 draft. It got a lot of Swiss Army knives and a lot of great role players. Now they telling me again, Zoe, be patient. We got next year. It's gonna be all right. Y'all gonna look, you know what? Y'all got it. Y'all got it, man.
None of our pressing needs were addressed in this draft. None of them. Not one. Not
y'all
defense,
like losing, man. Y'all like losing. That's what I'm learning.
Not defense.
Y'all like
not
losing.
Offense. Nothing. Point guard. Nothing. We're back at square one.
Yeah, they like selling tickets. That's it.
I don't know if you can sell tickets for this. Well, like I said, the only one really marketable is Haley Van Lith.
Exactly.
And that's because when she's got makeup on and a swimsuit, she look good. That's about it.
Yeah, if you say so.
I mean, but you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Who's our defensive?
She look good to somebody.
She looks good to a lot of somebodies. You know?
Yep. Look. Is any of these players playing next year?
No. Haley.
I'm trying to figure out when again, Jeff put our backcourt in the same position it was in last year. What did I say all last year? What did I say all last year? And all of y'all in the chat who capping for Haley Van Lith was agreeing with me. Y'all be contradicting yourselves. Y'all be getting on my nerve. I'm starting to learn. Y'all just be trolling sometimes. Because y'all was agreeing with me last year. Some of you in this chat, especially you hog balls, you up in the chat capping. You lucky you from Louisiana. Because you up in the chat capping. You lucky you from Louisiana. Y'all was agreeing with me last year when I said Chicago Sky backcourt is redundant. They need a change of pace guard. They need a different guard. They need a defensive guard. Y'all say, you right, Zoe, we do. They all come in and do the same thing, nothing different. The offense don't change because they all the same player. We literally went get Haley Van Lith, who was the same height as Vandersloot.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Over a 6'2" Sundell and a 6'2" Cheyenne Sellers.
You know what though?
Who has an NBA pedigree because her daddy used to play for Chicago.
Exactly. Common sense not coming.
And he won championships in Chicago.
Common sense not coming.
To see. Look, y'all are about to see when Tyler Marsh called that screen with Haley Van Lith and they crashed the screen and she turned the ball over because she can't see over the defense. Y'all gonna be asking for her to get watch. Haley Van Lith. Look, in the tournament, Haley Van Lith struggled running pick and roll. She is Haley Van Lith is a downhill ISO step through basketball player.
Yep.
You coming to Angel Reese and Camilla team. Angel Reese, I know you like her off the court. I swear, Angel Reese, if Haley Van Lith comes playing like she played last year, you will be mad with her by game 9.
Yeah.
Because when she do that step through and you flash to the rim and she still shoot it, you gonna be pissed.
Yeah. When she shoot it, when Camilla Cardoso has her man pinned and and puts her hand up and you don't get it to her, you decide to jack up the shot because you can't see her. Then you're gonna have Camilla Cardoso not there under the bucket when Haley gets burnt to a crisp by a quick guard. Because Cardoso will not be interested. She's gonna be like, "Nah, you don't even give me the ball. Why should I go out my way to help you when you get blown by?"
And I got no problem with Haley Van Lith. It's just that the pieces that they selected to play with her for the next couple years don't help her get better. These pieces don't help Haley Van Lith get better. So Jeff better go in 2026 free agency and make some moves.
I have a problem with her. She doesn't fit.
Hey, no. Can I ask you a
keeps
question?
on passing me by.
Exactly.
Hey, Hog Boss.
Man, can't keep running away.
Hold on. Right. Hey, Hog Boss. I get what you're saying, but guess what? I am a competitor. I want to play with people who want to win, not people who like me.
Talk about some peaceful.
I want to play with players who want to win, not players who like me. Players last year, it wasn't their ego. It wasn't that they were competitive. They had egos because they were selfish. They didn't want to win. They were selfish and wanted to shine. That's two different type of players. Chicago Sky didn't go get winners. They didn't go get people without egos that want to win. They went get a bunch of players that make no sense.
It ain't gonna be peaceful when them losses add up.
Nope.
I want to see that locker room. Yeah.
Yeah,
What up,
see,
B. Will?
see how that locker room is hard, boss. When them L's start accumulating, and the coach is on the hot seat, and
Exactly.
Jeff Pagliocca on the hot seat. Let's see how peaceful that locker room will be then, because Angel and Camilla are not used to losing, and they don't like losing. And when they don't like losing, they're gonna be real angry, and an angry Angel Reese
B. Will, before you
is
go,
not good.
people in the chat, stop telling me Haley Van Lith play with Angel Reese. Don't you know when Haley Van Lith played with Angel Reese, she had her worst season ever?
Yep.
Y'all gotta wake up, man. But go ahead, B. Will.
Wake up and smell the roses.
So I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that because I want to know the basketball, the high level basketball viewpoint on that. But can I interrupt the crash out session for a minute? Because I'm curious. And look, and so if you please feel free to tell me, no, we still crashing out, B. Will. We'll come to that later. But who y'all think won the draft?
Everybody except
like
the
that.
sky. Everybody except the sky.
I think it's a three-way tie. I think it's a three-way tie until I see they full rosters. The Sparks, Seattle, and the Mystics win this draft. It's a three-way tie. Because the Mystics didn't waste none of their picks. They got exactly what they need with every pick.
And they're gonna be on the hunt in the next 3 to 4 years.
Look, whether or not we agree Georgia Amore is too small, they picked what they needed.
She's a bucket though, so she
fits. She fits with them.
Yeah. Because you can hide her.
Well,
everything they got, yes, indeed.
The style of offense they run, she wouldn't have fit with us because she's too small.
Yeah.
And she ain't no pick and roll. She does okay in pick and roll. She does better than Haley.
Yeah, she's more transition in motion.
But she's too small.
Yeah.
I think Seattle won because what they got, they can win now. But I think close runner up.
They cleaned up, B. Will.
Yeah.
They did.
Seattle cleaned up.
I just got to see what that center do in the dub.
Yeah.
Well, so for me, that's one of the reasons they cleaned up. Because they got a potential generational player.
Yeah.
But they don't. But because of what they already have on the team, they don't need to. She don't need to be that right now.
Right.
She can be a solid player with no real pressure on her. Because they got what they need already. So like getting her at that pick. That's why I disagree with Key about Seattle picking up Malunga. When she said they don't need her, like no, this is perfect for Seattle and Malunga.
Yeah, you can.
Hold on. Let me get to ST13. What's going on?
Well, I've been crashing on the chat. I just wanted to say something. First of all, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on? Hey, look, you got the floor. Crash out. You got the floor.
I know. I want to say thank you first to Zoe and everybody in the panel. I'm a new basketball fan, so I've been learning a lot from watching your shows. And just watching the game. So I'm really confused with a lot of people on social media that are celebrating this. Very, very confused because it's like they don't understand HVL's game and how she plays. Like she's not a point guard. She's not a point guard. I know they put her there for TCU does not make her a point guard. But this is weird. But honestly, I'm just mad at the Connecticut Sun because I was hoping they got her. Because if Jeff was gonna waste all, like I wish he just wasted all 4 of them, because now he's actually gonna try to play Haley Van Lith, and we're gonna see a worse version of Dana Evans on the floor. I'm sorry, I know, because they're gonna try to put her as a point guard. We're gonna see a worse version because there's no way Vandersloot is gonna be able to play 40 minutes every game. There's just no way. So I wish. If he was going to waste it all, he just wasted it. And then we have nothing for 2025. And he does something in training camp and maybe we get somebody. But now he's gonna force her to play. She's gonna be killed by everybody. Gonna destroy her like confidence for no reason. And then I mean that's why I keep on saying I don't see her going past 2026. Is because who can she stop defensively? And she's just not gonna get as many points as as she thinks she is. That's why I keep on saying Dana Evans 2.0, because when Dana Evans played her own role as shooting guard coming off the bench, she was okay. People loved her. She was fine. She was okay. But then she tried to play the point guard role and then got destroyed online, on the court. And I just see the same trajectory for HBL. I just see the same trajectory because, again, I mean, I don't know how long Camilla or Angel's going to last with her if she does not give them the ball when they're open. And that was a whole entire issue last year. I mean, not the whole, there was a lot of issues, but that was one of the main issues. Not getting to them when they're open. And then after like 3-4, defenders are there, finally giving them the ball. Like, we're going to see the same, oh my God, I'm going to see the same plays again. Anyways, that's my crash out. I just want to say thank you to everyone. Jeff P gotta go. I mean, that's the only good thing I see from this is I just hope they fire him and they fire themselves, because I want the entire front. Like, I don't mind the coaches, the coaching staff. It's just the rest. They don't really know how to promote. There's I don't know why they had that issue with the loan, which is ridiculous. I mean, they finally got it together, but there's so many things wrong with Chicago Sky, and it's just like the same people shooting themselves in the face. I mean, I'm happy Angel's happy for one day, but we all got to learn hard lessons. But that's all I got to say. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Look, you was 100% right with everything you said. You know what I'm saying? You look. This was malpractice. ST13. This was malpractice. I agree with you on Haley Van Lith. They keep labeling her a point guard, but they were about to be mad when she can't get angelreese and Camilla the ball. They were about to be mad because I don't know. Look, y'all got to stop listening to ESPN. I don't know who told y'all Haley Van Lith could facilitate. I don't know who told y'all that. I don't know who told y'all that. Haley Van Lith could facilitate. And people keep forgetting. They keep breaking up her 3-on-3 this offseason. People keep forgetting they were actually about to get put out. Hamby came back and saved them, not Haley Van Lith. They was about to get put out. People see, y'all be making me mad. I swear. Y'all be capping, y'all be lying, and some of y'all don't know basketball.
You forget.
She was literally the reason they were losing the 3-on-3. They were about to get put out by a team. They was getting cooked. Hamby came back and saved them. Y'all got revisionist history.
Yeah, I looked at that 3-on-3, so I was like, damn, what Haley doing?
Getting cooked. Basting herself with butter, salt, and pepper and Lowry.
Man, I'm talking about now. They play that Chinese team, what? Chang Chong.
Oh, yeah. They made exactly. Stir-fried rice with shrimp.
Man, they were hitting up with that wok, man. Like, wok.
Yep. It was like, nah, we don't want no sushi. We want cooked Van Lith.
Hey, bro, they were like, Haley, you need hot sauce or duck sauce?
Soy sauce? Duck sauce.
Look, I just needed them to get some dogs, man. Like, I don't care about no 3-point shooting. I don't care about. We just needed some dogs.
Yep.
That's all we needed. Like, I don't care about all that other fluff. We just needed some dogs, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you playing with Vandersloot, you playing with Ariel Atkins, they gonna make you better. That's what people keep forgetting, because they contradict themselves. So they say they gonna make you better, but then they don't want the player and say, well, they can't shoot. You just told me she gonna make that other player better. So why she can't make her better?
Right.
That's what I be talking about, man. That's what I be talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was listening to your text about Sundale. It's like, bro, it makes sense. She's 6'2". She's 6'2".
Plays
she can
defense,
get the ball,
can control the offense. Tyler Marsh don't got to call the play every time down.
Mm-mm.
He can have her in the game to close and
Exactly.
win. That's
Exactly.
Yep.
Haley Van
Exactly.
Lith don't play defense. She won't be on the court if the team needs to stop.
Nope.
Nah, she just gonna be like a Vinnie Johnson, dog. This instant offense.
If that.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, you're right, Brass. If that.
Maybe. That's their best hope. That's their best hope.
Yeah,
She can do,
Right.
is that she can do that.
That's what you hope. Yeah.
I don't understand it, dog. I'm talking about Sellers was right there at 10.
Right there for the taking.
Right there, bro. And you ain't snagged. I would have like, look, come here.
He could have got both. He could have got both Serena Sundell and Cheyenne Sellers.
Exactly.
He solved 3 problems by just getting one player in Cheyenne Sellers. He could have solved 3 problems that he said he wanted to solve.
Yep.
Not solve, but he could have addressed 3 problems
Yep.
that he said he wanted to address. You know, it was too easy. Too easy.
Too easy.
Man, crazy. And then Fagan went to where she went to?
Let me see if I can pull up the
Atlanta,
whole
I
thing,
think.
man.
Was that Atlanta?
Cal, Anthony Cal, the link in the chat, Anthony Cal, come up here. Because you got optimism. I need you to help me off the ledge. Anthony Cal, help me off the ledge.
Bro, you couldn't, and it's another thing, chat. You couldn't have got Fagan at 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they don't need Fagan.
We could have got half the draft at 16, man.
Exactly, now because Fagan got low. She got low post. She can shoot the midi.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dog. And she go rebound. Come on, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, but they didn't want to get another. They didn't want to get another one of those because you already got 3 of them. They needed a stretch. So going for a stretch 4 is a good idea.
But she can stretch the floor though, Will.
I mean, she ain't no 3-point shooter like that.
Yeah, she
I don't need her, but see, that's the problem. I don't need her to shoot threes. If I'm killing you with the midi, you gonna have to come up.
Well, I mean,
yeah. Let's get out the 3-point shooting. I don't care about 3-point shooting.
I mean, you know,
Three-point shooting to get you in the lottery again.
Angel, Camilla,
we just got
and Will can all do that too. That's what I'm saying. Like it's all you don't need 3 the same player. Not saying they all 3 the same, but you know she don't do anything different than what you already got on with the other 3 bigs you got.
But it's better than Maddie though, bro.
Oh, I mean, so I agree.
Yeah,
but
so if you don't get Fagan, then get Tipson.
Right.
Yeah, but same thing.
But Tipson she go help on the weak side. She go get blocks. You know,
she can play defense.
Yep.
She's athletic. When you're on the fast break, she on the wing. She go right to the bucket.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, Timpson and Fago went to the places they went to good places for them. I hope Timpson makes the team at Indiana.
She will because you can't teach defense.
You can teach it, but you can't teach want to.
Well, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase.
Let's get to Anthony Cal right quick, man. What's going on, Anthony Cal, man? What's going on, man?
Is he muted?
You there, Anthony? You probably muted.
Did he leave?
Yeah, he left. He got down. Some people don't know how to operate YouTube, man.
Yeah, StreamYard. The first time you come on StreamYard, it can be a little bit confused if you don't know.
If you don't know what you're doing, yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, yep.
Yeah. I'm still tripping on this 22 pick, dog. Why you go draft a guard out of A&M, bro? Of all places.
I don't get
it. They won 10 games.
Maybe because Kennedy went there.
Listen, she ain't even.
That was crazy though, Brash. For real. That's crazy.
She's a good
And then,
player,
and, then-
but I didn't even expect her to get picked at all.
and then Zoe, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you tell her that that she's injury prone too?
Yeah.
Oh,
She probably won't even play next year. She's injured right
come
now.
on. Yeah,
She got injured.
man. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, Jeff.
That's the thing. So
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, dog.
he wasted a pick. He got all these picks, and that's the thing. We talked about how he stockpiled all these picks, and he made some great moves. The Ariel Atkins move was a great move, in my opinion. Trading and getting this 11 pick was a great move, but he didn't do nothing with it, and he wasted a pick on Koulibaly because, and I think the only reason he picked her because he knew she's not going to be available, so he only have to worry about that contract. She gonna be just like Liz Kitley. And then next year they probably won't bring her back. They might give her a shot at the camp, but they ain't expecting nothing out of her.
So this is the first and second round picks. This is the first and second round picks. Paige, Dominique Malanga, Sonia Citrine, Kiki, Joyce, Georgia Moore, Anissa Morrow, Sanaya Rivers, Sarah Ashley Barker, Stifka, Haley Van Lit, Zaya James, Nye, Madison Scott, Anastasia, Maddie. Oh my God. Cheyenne Sellers, who went next.
Damn.
That's the second round. Tahina Popow, Michaela Timpson, Bree Hall.
Oh, Bree went. Oh, okay. What Bree get drafted to?
Indiana.
Her and Timpson went to the Fever.
They about to lock it down. They about to give Indiana some defense.
Yeah.
Fagan went to the Sparks.
Can't close though. Can't she close?
Lucy Olsen went to the Mystics. Delia went to Lynx. She probably will never play. And Raya Marshall went to Connecticut. A good pick. I'm a Raya Marshall fan.
Raya though. Raya go rebound and she go play good D.
She don't need the ball.
She don't.
She played well with Juju.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm tripped out about.
I don't like that coach.
Let's dissect the 15 pick. Because I wanna hear I wanna move past Haley Van Lit and Sifka. Let's just dissect this 15th pick.
Okay.
You passed on Cheyenne Sellers, Tahina Popow, Michaela Timpson, Bree Hall, Fagan, and you go pick a goddamn Maddie.
And the crazy part, fellas, Notre Dame is his team.
Wow.
What up, Anthony? You got your mic working? Your mic working? Oh, he got down again, man. I don't know what's going on, Anthony. Man, how you pass on? Chat, listen to me, chat. If you can't see the screen, I'll read it to you one more time. We passed on Cheyenne Sellers, Tahina Popow, Michaela Tips, Bree Hall, Fagan, God doggone Maddie.
No, Maddie was 16.
I guess.
Yeah, I got you, Zoe. My bad.
Hey, Zoe, I guess he wanted caviar, man. He wanted caviar with the buffet.
And this is the crazy thing. Nobody draft, as much as we get on ESPN, Take-a-thon, whoever. Nobody draft had any of them lower than Maddie. They didn't have Cheyenne, Popow, Tipton, Bree Hall, or Fagan lower than Maddie.
Right.
They had Maddie. If they had Maddie coming to us, it was at the 22 pick. Nobody had Maddie in the top 20. No draft board had Maddie in the top 20. Maddie did not have a top 20 performance this year.
She did.
Nope.
She showed
crazy work.
I don't understand it. Again, I was fooled by the highlights. I was like, oh, that's a stretch four right there. Maddie Westbrook should shoot that three. Look at her shoot that thing.
Yeah, you was high on Nebraska. You was high.
Yeah, I was high, all right.
I mean, not like number 10 high, but yeah, you were high.
I was mentally high. I was Cypress Hill. I was Cypress Hill high.
Dang.
And saying in the membrane.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, boy.
Exactly. Stone is the way of the walk.
What's going on, Tanya? What's going on?
Hey, I'm disappointed. I got a
I
headache.
can tell.
Was Jeff drinking tonight?
He was on that Hen Dog 2020.
He was on
Nah, he was on that
He was
booger
on that
sugar.
bad dog.
He was on that booger sugar.
Look, y'all. When Haley was at LSU, oh my God. I thought that was a conspiracy that she, and then she go to TCU. She ain't had 2 successful seasons, and I'm leery of that. We need defense. She can't play no defense.
Right.
She can't play no defense. She can't play no defense. Oh my goodness. I'm having a hissy fit. I'm just totally upset. Look, I'm almost in tears. I thought we was gonna do something. I thought for sure we was gonna get Sellers. or a bigger guy. That's what he said he wanted, right?
Yep.
Hey, we had her. We had her.
And this girl from Lithuania or something, she averaged 9 points a game.
Yeah.
9 points a game. She's 19 years old. He talking about she's gonna be. We need somebody now. We don't need nobody to develop into nothing. We need somebody now. Everybody else got all these good players and stuff. Indiana. I just don't understand it, Zoe. I don't understand it. Does Tyler have a backbone?
Same page.
Does he have a backbone?
Nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know.
No, we need some I'm a defensive person.
Me too.
I'm a defensive person. I'm a defensive person. You got to stop. And last year we were terrible.
Defense win championships.
Yes, defense championships. We were terrible. Who is Haley Van Lith gonna stop?
Good question.
They looking at her offense. I want an all-around guard too. She's not a point guard. She's not a point guard. She's gonna go slip back into what she did at LSU. That's what I'm thinking she's doing. I don't know, but hopefully she, she was consistent. But I just don't see it, y'all. I just don't see it. Y'all got to pray for me tonight.
What's your name, ma'am? I didn't hear.
Tanya. I'm from Chicago, living in Dallas, and I got
Okay. Texas, stand up, baby.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. But I'm from
Your dad's wing live with him.
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, no, we got love for Chi-Town. We got love for Chi-Town.
Chicago teams. I love every one of them. One of them. But I love this. I've been watching the Sky forever. And
yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness, have mercy. Let me get off of this phone.
Hey,
don't let them run your blood pressure up.
Hey, we feel you.
We might as well.
Don't let them do it. Don't let them do you like that, Auntie. You gonna be all right.
We should have kept Dana.
Yeah.
Or Lindsay Allen.
Might as well have.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all be cool, and like I said, pray for me because I'm a diehard Sky fan.
Yes, ma'am. I got you, ma'am.
Hey, go drink you some of that chamomile tea and go rest your nerves. Go drink some of that tea and rest your nerves.
And this play some jazz. Play some jazz. Play some jazz.
Okay, family. Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
What you say, AB? Play some what?
Play some jazz, man. Play some
Play
jazz, man.
some Kenny G and some Coltrane.
Yeah, man. You got to some Boney James, man. You got to. Yeah, man. You got to,
Boney
Brass.
James. Hey,
Man, you got to, dog.
that's my guy right there.
Yeah, man. It calm your nerves, dog. I love James, man. That boy,
the late great Roy Ayers.
man, for real, dog. That jazz will calm you down, man.
Herbie Hancock.
Yes, sir.
She need Rodney Jordan, the antidote.
Yes,
man. Real, dog.
Yes,
man.
Hey, look. Everybody in the chat who upset because I'm complaining. Next time you go to Walmart, I don't want to hear you say a goddamn word because there's another Walmart around the street. Go to that one. If you're not, I don't want to hear you complain when you go to no corner store. I spend money. You don't pay my cable bill.
Exactly.
I am a fan. I got a Chicago Sky jersey. When next time you go to Walmart, I don't want to hear you say a goddamn thing about no customer service because they got another one around the corner.
Yep.
Y'all gotta stop it, man. Y'all gotta stop it, man.
I had a connection.
Man, stop trying to stop my nephew's crash out. Let him crash out. He spent his money. Hell, he has the right to crash out, niggas.
Exactly. This is his live stream. If you don't like it,
get off. This is his channel.
I had a connection.
Y'all keep getting greasy. I might have to use my wrench.
Hey,
I do have one.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can put you in timeout.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, fam.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I had a connection problem earlier, but what I wanted to say to Zoe, if it was an injury issue with Cheyenne Sellers, we could have drafted her and let her sit. Like,
Thank you.
Rehab.
Yep.
Thank you.
I don't get it, yo. Like, it makes no sense, man.
Because that's what they're doing with Koulibaly.
Right. Right.
We could have let her rehab. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
It was a knee sprain. It was just a knee sprain.
It wasn't like she blew her knee out or nothing.
No, she had a knee sprain. That's it,
bro.
And she wore a brace to make sure it don't get worse.
Limited minutes, but she wasn't on limited minutes. She played in March Madness.
Yeah,
she played
and balled out.
What are we talking about?
If Cheyenne Sellers needed surgery, I would have let her get surgery. She could have rehab for a whole year. I would have, you know what I mean? She could have did whatever she wanted to do, man.
And she ain't had no surgery.
No, I'll be like, look, man, we finna red search you. When we need you, we gonna call you up.
Hey, this gotta be. Hey, Jeff, we should be able to sue Jeff. This is a suit. We gotta take him to court, man. This is malpractice or something. I'm about to go on AI and find out if we can sue him because this is something. Look, I gotta get some.
Nephew. I asked you on live. You want to apologize?
I'm gonna apologize to you, Jeff. You failed me. I apologize, Unc.
Right, everybody had to give up one. Protect 6 people, right? Next year, everybody's pretty much a free agent, and then they're gonna have another supplemental draft, and you got 2 teams gonna be able to pick from everybody's team. So every team is gonna have to risk 2 players on their roster, right? So with that, keeping that in mind, that Toronto comes into play and Portland comes into play, and whatever players that you potentially picked, and any team, and those 2 teams are going to be able to take something off your roster, what you don't protect. Plus, also all those 1-year players they got. I mean, I guess they still kind of have the rights to them, essentially. But they may not protect. Who knows what players they might not protect, and also who has the right to just leave for the most amount of money that they could potentially get somewhere else. Like say, hey, Portland offers somebody on your roster almost a max contract. Well, most players going to go for the bread, especially if they don't really care about winning at that point in their career. You know what I'm saying? Winning is not always important to everybody. Sometimes it's about the money. But I'll say one thing, though, to the Asia Sikfa, just on the potential because she's 6'4", and Leonie Fibich has enthralled a lot of people with what she has become at 6'4" and being able to have guard skills and stretch the floor. If Asia 6 foot, that name is crazy. 6 foot turns out, you know what I mean? Again, it's all on potential. That's a great pick because it's a hard player to guard at 6'4", trying to contest that shot. And Van Lith, I don't know how interested you are in looking at Angel Reese's Twitter, but when that pick got picked, out of all other picks, she said something generic. But on her Twitter 2 hours ago, when the Haley Van Lith pick, when Sikfa got picked, she said, "Welcome to Chicago." SEC girlies for the Asia Coulibaly pick. With the Van Lith pick, she said, "We ain't do it right the first time. Let's run it back." 2 hours ago, posted on Twitter by Angel Reese. So maybe she didn't have a say in all of these picks, right? Maybe they even asked her what she would think, but she's definitely happy about picking number 11.
We all know that, though. That, like, again, that's, we understand that. That's so, actually, this is a good segue because I was trying to ask Zoe a question earlier. Tell me, like, Zoe, the basketball reason why Angel Reese and Haley Van Lith didn't work together in LSU. If the answer is Kim Mulkey's system, then okay, that's good enough for me. But you made a point of bringing that up, Zoe. Y'all there?
I think it really just came down. They
didn't work at LSU. They didn't work at LSU because Haley Van Lith can't see the defense. That's why they didn't work. She can't see the defense. Look, when you come off of that screen and you gotta look up and everybody taller than you, it's hard for you to make that entry pass.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I love y'all. I had to come out here and crash. I called my nephew privately because I had to crash out because I knew it. I knew he was gonna do this to us, y'all. I'm not gonna cuss, nephew. I knew he was gonna do this to us. This is diabolical. I knew it. I love every last one of y'all on here, but y'all don't doubt me no more, please. Please. Give me the benefit of the doubt. You heard me, Brad? You heard me, Brad?
I never said I trusted him. I don't know. Like I explained to them earlier, I haven't always been a Chicago Sky. I'm new. The only reason why I'm a Chicago Sky fan is because of Angel Reese. That's it. Other than that, prior to that, I've been a LA Sparks fan since Lisa Leslie, since the WNBA started. So I didn't become a Chicago Sky fan until Angel Reese because I like Angel Reese. I'm a big old fan of Angel Reese. And when she went to Chicago, I went to Chicago. So I didn't know the history of Pagliocca, but I understand now.
I've been dying since Parker. He forced Parker to leave. The one before him that turned to GM, Wade. Wade gave Carr away. He gave her away. He gave Parker away. He just gave up players. He blew up. He crashed the plane. So what I will say about Jeff, he did try to pull it. I mean, because Wade intentionally crashed the plane. When he left, he just left. He didn't give nothing. He left. And the plane crashed. So I will say, Jeff P., he did what he said he was going to do, but it was trash. I'm gone. Drop the mic.
Yeah, the only time I was a Chicago fan before Reese is when Candace was with y'all because she was with my Sparks. I'm a Candace fan because I was a Tennessee Volunteer fan. So
I honestly do believe though the brothers is the 16 and the 22 that's disappointing for a lot of people.
It's all four
It could have
for me.
got better. But keep in mind, somebody just also brought it up. So right now they got 16 people on the roster. 4 people got to go, right?
Yep.
So even out of these two, even out of Asia Sikfa and Haley Van Lith, right? they were already over the 12, unless they somehow, I don't know if they finished this year's collective bargaining before they start playing. I think it probably would be out again. I'm not 100% certain. I would like to see they just expand the roster size. That way, a lot more people get opportunities. Expand it to 13 or 14, right? But even right now, they would have to let people go to put on Ant Van Lith and Sigford on the roster. A lot of people saying Mo Jefferson is out of there. I can see that. Maybe Banham is out of there. I can see that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Some people got to go, right? So even still, when you get to those last two picks after the first two, you know what I mean? If it was Cheyenne Sellers, more than likely, Cheyenne would have made the roster, right?
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
Timpson. I mean, some people was like, Timpson would probably have been up in the air, so on and so forth, right? But still, regardless, people was gonna have to go. I'm looking on the bright side. On the bright side, for those that want to find one with the Sigford pick, because that's hard to find. That's a unicorn to find a skill player that's that tall.
Yeah,
So
but the
hopefully,
question is she gonna play this year or is she going back overseas?
if they send her back overseas, they got an extra roster spot.
No, she's not going to be sent overseas. She might not want to come over here from overseas. That's up to her. It's not up to Chicago.
Yeah. So then essentially, then you got her rights, but you don't gotta. You got a roster spot. You don't gotta necessarily pay. So then you got a stash. You got to draft and stash like how the Liberty do. Like how the Liberty does a lot of times, right? Which even our last pick in the draft was a player in France who she not coming over here. Like, come on now, third round pick from France. Come on now. So
when we dealing with angelreese and Camila Cardoso, we can't afford to stash players. We need players that have to be contributors in the future, like immediate future. Like it doesn't have to necessarily be, but immediate future. We can't be drafting players and they storing them over there in Europe, somewhere in Lithuania or Croatia, some damn where. We need players now to build with Camilla and Angel, because if we don't start winning, they're going to leave.
All right, but you're looking at potential to start winning in not even necessarily say immediately this year, right? Because if I were to throw the proposition at you as currently constituted, even if you had the players potential that you drafted that you wanted, are you competing with the Lynx and the Liberty? And if you think you are, then you are a championship contending team. Could you beat the Lynx and the Liberty on a regular basis?
No.
You got the players you wanted this year.
No, this is what I'm saying. We got till 2027 to show that we on an uptick as far as contention. We cannot be in contention with drafts like this, where only one player may make the roster.
True that, and I'm with you. But again, there's still the other unusual scenario that's also happening is everybody's a free agent next season, so you could still go get a vet that will fill that role. Plus, also again that supplemental draft. So it's like a lot of things are going to be up in the air in 26. 2 players off your roster you got to give up, and everybody's a free agent. So
yeah, but are you? But come on, fam. Let's be honest.
You might be able to go grab a Skylar Diggins Smith. Or,
but fam, are you trusting Jeff?
Are you trusting Jeff Pagliocca?
You trusting Jeff to really just do that, bro? Because he don't know basketball, dog. I'm just gonna be honest. He don't know basketball.
Everybody is leaving or moving around chasing the bag. So your roster is gonna be completely different.
Yeah, but you don't. But what a GM? But this GM is incompetent. He don't know X's and O's, bro. He don't.
I don't trust him.
So listen, to your point. Everybody next year, everybody's a free agent, right? But you also made the point that with the expansion teams coming
and expansion.
Yeah, who's to say they're gonna come to Chicago?
So if everybody's a free agent, except for your rookies, so you got Angel and Miller and whoever else they picked up in this draft, right? Those are the people that you have to protect because they're the ones that are going to be still under contract. Everybody else is a free agent,
right?
So the protection, how does that come into play? I don't know. I'm asking the question honestly.
you essentially pick 6 that are under contract for your team, and the rest of your roster is up for grabs. And the teams have the right to take something. There was like this year, which I thought was funny.
I get
Seattle,
that. I
nobody
get
took
that.
nothing.
That everybody's a free agent
Yeah,
except for
no,
your
no, the
rookie.
free agent part of it. The free agent part of it is like since everybody signed a 1-year deal or just a short-term deal. So when that new CBA gets written in, and now they're able to get more money. Hopefully, I mean, more than likely they're going to be getting more money after the CBA signed. That's why all these players took that short deal so they can get more bread wherever whoever's willing to pay them. They may stay with
Who's
the
gonna
team they're
want?
with.
The
You know what I mean?
expansion
But
draft
now
could
these
be
250K, let's just say on the low end, let's say these 250K max contracts now are 400K max contracts, right? Players like say a Breonna Stewart and them, they're gonna go whoever's being willing to pay them that the new max. You know what I mean? For whatever as many
I
more
wish
years.
it was that easy, but you got to remember, Chicago has a bad reputation for taking care of their players. They don't know. There's a reason why people the girl from France who's with Seattle right now told Angel Reese, "I'll be glad to play with you, but not with Chicago."
Oh, you
Gabby
talking about
Wood.
Gabby?
It's not about money with Chicago. It's about reputation. It's about it's about their past transgressions. It's
Yeah.
about their bumbles and stumbles and incompetence in that front office. That's what it's about. Jeff Pagliocca is doing nothing to correct or to reassure players around the league who would love to play with Angel because trust me, because we know that every veteran in this league loves them some Angel. But they do not like Chicago.
They don't like the front office. They don't like the management.
They just now starting to build the facilities. They said they won't be ready until April 26 now, 2026.
That's crazy.
So Chicago is a hot flaming mess as far as PR for the other players. That's why Kai left. That's why other players have left, among other reasons. And that's why Gabby Williams is not willing to come back to Chicago. She loves her some Angel, but she told Angel straight up, "I'm not coming to Chicago." Now, if you want to go somewhere else together, cool. But I ain't playing with you there.
So basically, Jeff is on the clock this year and next year.
So he can't afford these bumbling, stumbling blunders. He passed up. He had Cheyenne Sellers and Serena Sundell on the board,
and he missed them.
And you Haley Van Lith. Yeah, right. Good luck with that.
Keeping on the strength though, right? On the strength, they still may be a decent team overall, depending on how they.
The veteran, the team as a constructed now should make the playoffs. That's not what we're saying. We're talking about the draft. We're talking about the moves he's making.
Yeah, you got to build your core. You got to build your core. You got to build Angel. Around Angel and Camilla.
You got to build for the present and the future.
What I was alluding to is this: whatever core you may think is there, essentially the only core that we know for certain is Camilla and Angel, right? Because everything is up in the air. Everything is up in the air once this.
But fam, that's not
Ariel Atkins in there.
Good basketball though. As a GM, that's not good basketball. Then you got to factor in Atkins. Is she coming back next year?
Ain't nobody you see, and that's another thing too. Like we even like with Natasha Cloud, she was like, "Yo, I want to be here in Phoenix." It was like, "We want you." Like, we get a good deal for you. All right, well, you out the door. So the business is dirty. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty game, dog. Ain't no loyalty out here. It's kind of apparent to me. Ain't no loyalty.
Yeah.
If we get a better deal or somebody, let's just say I throw Dominique Malunga name in. It's like, hey, yo, we want you here, Brittany Griner or Bree Jones, and Seattle come to me like, man, you know what? We want a vet. Give us Bree Jones. We'll give you. You know what, Bree? We had a good deal for you. We wish you the best. Pack your bags. You out the door. Ain't no loyalty. So the only thing I can see right now it is a guarantee is what you got is Camilla and Angel because everybody is on that short deal right now. So it's up in the air. It's completely in the air. Nobody I see right now that's on the roster. You probably not gonna see most of these people in 2 years.
Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. ST. Hey, what it Mac? I hear what you saying. Look here, man. Man.
I'm not feeling his roster, bro.
Hey man,
but that's all I'm saying. Is they
What it Mac? Hold on, what it Mac?
But it's not a recipe for winning, though. This is not a recipe for winning championships. If you're trying to get a championship, it's not a recipe for it.
What it Mac? You can go to sleep feeling good tonight. The Liberty didn't have to make a pick, and they were good. I gotta wake up tomorrow. Look, I gotta wake up tomorrow and look at Chicago Sky roster and say, "What the hell are we doing?"
Exactly.
We got two different feelings right now, man.
Yeah, because y'all GM know winning championships, dog. He championship mindset, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, bro.
I mean, our bench is crazy over there on the Liberty right now. Kennedy, Burke.
But this is what I'm saying, though. So what you're saying, this is what I'm saying, though, Wody. This is what I'm saying. It don't make any logical. It don't make basketball sense for the Sky. It don't. It don't. He don't know basketball. You're not gonna move me on that, bro. He don't know basketball, Wody. Period. Point blank. He don't know. He don't know. He don't know how to construct the team. Or construct the damn coach. He don't know.
Appreciate that 199 super chat. Irving.
He don't.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be Las Vegas, dog. Everybody can't be Las Vegas. Though.
No, it's not. Bro, listen, the point though, you have to know basketball. I don't give a damn about not being like Vegas or being like y'all. You have to know basketball. Period. Point blank. You not finna move me off that, fam. You not.
I believe
it's either you know basketball or you don't. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank.
I'm with you 100%.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I'm just looking for
No. We got to stop doing that, bro. It's either you know basketball or you don't. Period. Point blank, dog. Miss me with the ESPN BS and all that, bro. It's either you know basketball or you don't. Period. Point blank.
Nah, my G.
Hey man, appreciate all of y'all for pulling up. I gotta call it a night. I'm back here tomorrow, probably like 4:30 Central Standard Time. Woody Mac, make sure you pull up. I got a blank template for everybody. If you're an Aces fan, pull up. You're a Liberty fan, pull up. Even if you're a FIFA fan, pull up. I want y'all to rock with us all season long. We gonna do. We gonna do a preliminary schedule. I got a pretty cool setup. I told y'all this year we gonna do it bigger, and throughout the year, I want y'all to pull back up for all post games. And once a week, we gonna do a schedule rundown of where you were on your predictions throughout the year. Tomorrow, look, I literally got 100 blank templates. I'm gonna put all y'all names on them. Whoever pulls up, and we gonna come up with our regular season records for the year, who beats who, and we gonna go from there. It's gonna be a good season, man. Look, I told y'all this year I was gonna do it big. It was gonna be more interactive. So tomorrow, pull up. We're gonna do a preseason record prediction. We're gonna go game by game. I'm gonna have the schedules on the templates. I'm gonna put y'all name on tops, and we're gonna go through it, man. We're gonna go through it, man, and we're gonna see how y'all feel about y'all rosters for real. We're gonna see if y'all capping. Because tomorrow y'all gonna have to be honest with them records, and we're gonna see if y'all capping or not. Because it's one thing to say we good, be patient, but when you got to put your name to it, y'all change them tunes a lot. I noticed. I noticed y'all change the tunes a lot. Tomorrow, some people gonna be changing their tune when they do them records tomorrow. They're gonna be changing their tune. I'm gonna be like, hey, you just told me we was cool.
Connecticut might be more competitive than we think now. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Connecticut actually gonna be more competitive than we think. This is just, I don't know if you want to touch on it. Pause. Sanaya Rivers basically replaced what Dejanay Carrington was for Connecticut.
Correct. Mm-hmm. And Anissa give you some of what Brian Jones gave you, some of it, not all of it, but some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Some
but she gonna be more on she gonna be more on the wing though. She's not gonna be in the post.
Yeah, and Raya Marshall same. Raya Marshall same.
Yeah.
She gives you rim protection. She averaged 3.5 blocks this year. She gives you rim protection. She gives you hustle. She gives you heart in your front court. I love Raya Marshall. I would have even took Raya Marshall at 22. I would have took Raya Marshall at 22.
They're gonna be more of a run and gun team. They're gonna be transition a lot. They're gonna be in transition a lot.
Yeah. But man, appreciate all y'all for pulling up. B Will, Woody Mac, HB, Uncle JE, Bro Claude, ST13, Anthony Cow, even though you had technical difficulties. If I Miss Tanya, appreciate you for pulling up as well. All of y'all, appreciate all the super chats. Again, we back tomorrow. We're gonna get it cracking, man. Come with your schedules. Look at them before we start the stream. Come with your schedules. And look, whoever is the closest to your schedule, this is why I want y'all to pull up tomorrow. Whoever is the closest to your schedule at the end of the season, you got $250 coming your way. Whoever is the closest to your schedule by the end of the season, you got $250 coming your way. Again, let's create some kind of happiness out of this nonsense, man. Some kind of happiness.
40 and 4.
But man, appreciate y'all. Again, you want 250? Pull up tomorrow. I'm gonna drop the thumbnail in the morning, so you know what time, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna have fun tomorrow, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all fellas be cool, man.
Yep, you too. Y'all be good, man.
Yes, sir.
I am Zo Media, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. She cross up defenders, step back, that's clean. Highlight moments, blowing up the whole scene. From buzzer beaters, the teamwork extreme. The beauty of the game, living out the dream. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the stats in my soul. Women's basketball shining, that's the ultimate role. From legends of the past.